Today, I'm so excited because I'm taking you on a trip to America. We start in Newcastle with Air France, connecting in Charles de Gaulle before flying to Newark International Airport. We spend a few days at Six Flags Great Adventure before heading to Hershey Park, then back to Six Flags Great Adventure before flying back home, connecting in Charles de Gaulle again. We did change the trip up a bit and added 2 unexpected park visits to the trip, which was a lot of fun. Hi guys. Oh my goodness, it's so dark. I've got up early. I'm heading to the airport. It is pitch black. Yeah. Where I live, no lights. So yeah, I'm heading to America. And I'm meeting some friends over there, friends that I've met on Instagram. Social media is good for something. And I'm visiting Six Flags Great Adventure and I'm visiting Hershey Park. I also think I'm visiting Knoebels as well, but I'm not fully sure yet. I think probably plans will change depending on the weather. But yeah, oh my God, I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous for the flight because I'm petrified to fly. And it's really, really weird doing this without Dave because I've only really flown with Dave. I've flown a couple of times in the past, but not a lot. Twice, I think. That was it. Most of my flying I've done with Dave, so this is so incredibly strange, but I'm gonna brave it, but I'm just a little bit petrified right now. But yeah, let's get on the road. Obviously I can't I can't film any of this because it's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on the road and get to the airport. Oh my goodness. I arrived quite early at the airport and got through security quite quickly, so I made my way to the Aspire Lounge to wait for my flight. The lounge was super duper busy, but all of a sudden went super quiet, so most people must have been waiting for the British Airways flight that was due. I picked a comfy seat, grabbed a glass of fresh orange juice, and started to read my book It Ends With Us. The Aspire Lounge had a perfect view of the runway, perfect for someone like me who is a bit of a geek.
Table storing your seatbelt in your brace position. On behalf of Air France and our sketching partners, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
I didn't have breakfast in the lounge, so decided to have breakfast on the plane instead. I had cheese sandwiches, pancakes and caramelised pineapple, which was so tasty. Yep, I finished most of it. When we landed, it was panic stations, as I didn't really know where I was going. Security took a little longer, and I only had 10 minutes before boarding. Luckily, I found where I needed to go and waited patiently to board the flight, finding my new style business class seat. One of the air stewards offered me an orange juice, which was very tasty, while I waited for the flight to depart. The business class cabin was very busy on this flight. I make it time for a peek at the menu. I'd already pre-booked my main meal and opted for the chicken. You also get an amenity kit as part of business class, which includes earplugs, a pair of socks, an eye mask, some moisturiser, a toothbrush, another moisturiser, a pen, toothpaste, and a pair of slippers. You also get a blanket and a pillow so that you can lie down and sleep if you want to during the flight. There is a good selection of content to watch on the screen provided. I opted to watch The Dark Knight. It's one of my favourite films. It was lunchtime and we started with the appetiser of summer vegetables with mint, used cheese and black olives. Moving on to the starter of shrimp with orange and honey vinaigrette, creamy butternut squash and carrot salad. I then had my main of poultry fillet, multigrain couscous and zucchini with lemon. Finishing off with an amazing dessert, coconut, lime and mango slice. After lunch, I decided to have a lie down and listen to some music on my phone. Unfortunately, We suffered some pretty bad turbulence, which stressed me out a bit as I'm not a very good flyer. There was around 2 hours left of the flight, so after listening to some music, I decided to watch one of my favourite comedies, The Big Bang Theory. Toward the end of the flight, the air stewards came around with breakfast, which was quite tasty, as well as a hot towel to freshen up your face. When it hit the 40-minute mark, we started to descend, and this is when I started to become very excited. Hi guys. Oh well, I've made it to the hotel. It was such a long trip. Look at the state of me. I'm totally wearing the wrong clothes for such a hot day. But we went into the park for a couple of hours and I got a ride on Nitro, a ride on Jersey Devil, El Toro and King Dakar. And I topped it up with Dippin' Dots, but everybody knows that I've got a medical condition and that has been left too long and I'm not very well at the moment. But hopefully I can get into a routine. It just gets in the way. And also I just want to stick on to this. I did, if you don't already know, I lost my husband a couple of months ago now to pancreatic cancer, and I'm raising awareness. So if you haven't already, go and check out my symptoms video, because you might just save your life or you might just save somebody else's life, because the symptoms, it's just a collection of vague symptoms. I've also wrote an article which seems to have made quite an impression in the UK. It's even getting into the US now. And people messaging me from everywhere, which is really good, and hopefully that makes a difference. But yeah, the next vlog is obviously going to be from Six Flags Great Adventure, and I've got somewhere else that I'm going to as well, which I'm not going to mention. Because I don't want to jinx it, but watch out for that one.